Hello, friends. Step out the back door at Westfields Golf Club, and this is what you see as we get into our shot for shot from Westfields. It's a Fred Couples signature golf course in Clifton, Virginia. That's Fairfax County, and this is number one, a 408-yard par 4. So excited to bring this video to you. We played the boom boom tees. Ooh, that shot tracer, but that ball goes left. And we're in the trees, chipping out right away. Not how I wanted to start this round, but now we've got about 70 yards in. Third shot here. From that distance, first hole, you really just like to lay up. Just try to keep it short of the green. Love to be chipping for par here on the first hole. That always settles the nerves a little bit. But I love making putts like this on the first hole. That certainly settles the nerves. Although it was for bogey, still settles the nerves a little bit. Number 2 is a 416-yard par 4. A lot of these holes kind of favor a fade. You know, the fade that Freddy was hitting in 1998 when this course was built. Fred and Gene Bates collaborated on this. And that ball is smoked as I smoke a drive. Look at how close Chris's ball is to mine. Those are like 5 feet away from each other. These drives were over 300 yards. I think we got some good bounces. That was about 60 yards in. For the record, Chris did make his putt ahead of this. He had about 25 or 30 feet, and this is maybe like 15 feet. We're going to give it a look, and that curls in. So we make up for that bogey there on number 1 with a birdie here. Heading over to number 3. This is such a pretty hole. You see it on the left as you drive in. It is a very nice looking par 3. It is a difficult par 3, playing over 200 yards, played about 220 something on the day that we play it. Chris makes a really good swing here, no ace. I chose to set up very far right and not play a draw. And there you heard it. The dreaded 4 right over towards the next tee. I'm left with some type of full swing lob wedge here, and that doesn't hit the green. So now I'm behind the green trying to get up and down for bogey again, just like we did on number 1. And I got that chip to like 6-ish feet or so. Was there ever any doubt? All around good putt. Number 4 is your only par 5 on the front, so you really want to get it. That ball actually isn't as far right as it looks. We're going to end up just kind of on the side of the bunker there on the right-hand side. You see from the aerial view. I just laid up here with a 4-iron. This felt like the best club with the lie, with the stance, all things, just to advance the ball and give myself some type of a wedge in. So we get a nice look coming into it. We played this course on a Tuesday, and there were a lot of folks out there taking care of the course, and it was in great shape. It's a bent grass course, and fairways in great shape, tee box is great shape, greens great shape, greens rolled great, and they really do take great care of this course. They've got a great stay-and-play package going on that I suggest you take a look into and take advantage of if you can. It's a really great opportunity. That ball lips out or catches the high lip. It was going a little too fast, but make par there on number 4. Ahead to number 5. Pretty straight away here on number 5. It's a 448-yard par 4. Oh, it's going to come down a little bit, but not left like we wanted it to. And we're in the trees. I felt like Club Pro guy just practicing my chip outs here. I think I chipped that with like a 6 or 7 iron here just to get out. I don't discriminate with what I chip out with. And that was a decent wedge. I don't really know why I, kind of stood like that, and this is 12-ish feet or so to try to save par. Yes! When it's rolling, it's rolling. And that was a great save. I don't know what I'm pointing at there. Probably just telling Chris to pick up a putter cover or something like that. Number 6. I like this hole a lot. Sets up nice. And anytime you can hit it like that and just pick up the tee, that's great. Middle of the fairway, about 185, 186. I'm going at that tree the kind of bare tree right back there in the left side of the green. Really hit this great right on my line, and it just jumps over the back. You could jump over the back into a little bit of like a collection area. You can see there on the left side. This stayed up just in the rough and left me with a chip. Some of the hole locations were in different spots as we played versus when I flew the drone in the morning. So there's a bit of discrepancy there, but it does give you a great look at what the hole is like and what the approaches are like. So I hope you won't judge me for that. Judge me all you want on this. That is another par save and another up and down. This is such a nice looking par 3, number 7. It's about 160 yards. A lot of room to the right. The left-hand side is like 10 to 15 feet below the green. Chris played first, did not have an ace. I just didn't have the camera set up in time. And here we go. Quickly, not an ace. This is a difficult shot. I'm well below the green. I'm going to try to bump this into the hill. I want 2 hops into the hill. And I only got 1. If I'd have gotten that second one, I think it stays on the green. I needed it to kill it just a bit more. Chipped it across and then ended up chipping this down to like 3 feet, scampered down there, and I'm able to tap this in and save bogey. Doing great on the 1 putts, if that's something anybody counts anymore, but I don't think it is. Number 8. 467 yards from the boom boom tees. And there we go. Into the trees on the right. Gonna get a chip out again. Isn't that exciting? The long look is like hoping it rattles and kicks left. It's an open chip, I guess, if you want. That was a 4-iron. I didn't quite run this far enough. I think I had about 65 yards here for my 3rd shot. And I played a different wedge than I had on the previous ones. I think I was just trying to play this differently. I don't know. I mean, you know, every shot calls for something a little bit different. No 2 shots are the same. No 2 lies are the same. But that wasn't a good shot, is what I would say. And I left myself with like 35 feet. And I'm going, just 2-putt, man. All you got to do is 2-putt. Just 2-putt. That's it. It's one of those putts that you're over and you're like, hey, all I got to do is 2-putt this. It's no big deal. Hold it well past. And then that happens and you make double, which is just so annoying there on number 8. Number 9 is another hole that sets up for a fade. It is a really nice looking hole, though. Those bunkers kind of frame that fairway. It does run off a little bit about down there, so for you big hitters, be careful about that. But it plays 390. Try to play a fade, end up going over the trees with a draw. And I mean, hey, other than the shot tracer, they don't ask you to draw pictures on the scorecard, and this is really position A number 1. 120-ish yards here, so some type of a wedge. The hole location is back right, and just caught a little bit more turf before that ball. And it hits the green, but it just comes up sort of on the front, not where I wanted. Longer putt than what I had on the last hole, and 3-putted. But this one, I wasn't in my head quite as much. I don't know why. I just wasn't. And I was able to lag that up there to like 2.5, 3 feet. And tap it in for par. Get up to Westfields, my friend. We've got more from the back 9. I hope you'll check that out. They've got a stay and play package. I hope you'll check that out. And we'll see you soon.